This is what I know, that you could be doing a lot of things right now, but you've chosen to show up. You've chosen to invest in yourself. I know there's a lot of things you could be doing right now, but somebody once told me that success is not convenient. That's right. You've got to make room for it. And so I'm grateful. I am thankful that you decide to invest in yourself. So I don't know what you're doing right now. All I know is if you just give me another 45 minutes, I guarantee you that I will create a shift in your life. So if you're washing the dishes, put them down. If you're in the car, you might want to pull over. If you're at the house, you need to grab a notepad because I'm going to share some things with you that I know that can fundamentally shift your life. And so you can't allow the distractions to keep you away from this message right now. You can't allow that internal conversation or trying to multitask. It's not going to work right now. And so here we are. We basically have wrapped up the first month of 2014. And so I know if you're anything like me, that you still have some things that you need to do. You still have some things that you're looking to accomplish. You still have some things that you need to go after. But unfortunately, most people at this point, they're beginning to slow down. Most people at this point, they're starting to get distracted. Most people at this point, they're not doing the things that are required of them. And so I want to share with you what I believe are just basically three simple principles, three simple things that I want to share with you, that if you can just simply apply these things to your life right now, you will create a shift, a dramatic shift as you continue to proceed throughout the rest of this year. There's something that you wanted to do. I don't know what it is. Maybe you wanted to move and write the book. Maybe you wanted to move and actually start that new business. Maybe you wanted to move and go back to school. Maybe you wanted to move and go back and get your doctorate like Willie Jolly talked about earlier. Maybe you wanted to move and follow your dreams, your destination, whatever it is for you. You wanted to act, you wanted to move, but then all of a sudden you started to talk yourself out of it. You tried to convince yourself that you didn't know everything that was required. Maybe you said to yourself that I don't have the finances, I don't have the resources, that maybe it's not the right timing, I'm waiting for the kids to leave, or I don't know if I'm going to be able to bring in the right business partners, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this thing happen. And so you wanted to move. And so here's what I need you to write down. When you move on what you know, things will become clear to you. But if you don't move on what you know, then what you don't know will paralyze you. And once you began to move, all of a sudden now, you got hit with something you didn't anticipate. You went in for a regular doctor's visit, and they said, well, we need you to come back in because we noticed something that doesn't seem right on the test. Or you've been with somebody for 10, 15 years, and you've worked on this relationship. You think things are going well, and they come in, and all of a sudden they throw the divorce word at you. Or you decide to pursue your goals and your dreams, and you say to yourself, that I'm going to start this business. I'm going to make this thing happen. And then all of a sudden you get blindsided. Your partner decides to quit on you. All of a sudden you get blindsided. You find yourself in the middle of a lawsuit. All of a sudden you get blindsided and you made this major investment and the person calls you up and said that they lost your money. And so you say to yourself, Andy, oh my gosh, if only I knew what? That you got to expect to be tested. That part of the process when you decide to pursue your goals and dreams, that there's going to be some tests. I wish somebody would have told me that. Hey, Andy, yeah, you want to pursue your goals and dreams? Yeah, you want to go out there and become an entrepreneur? You want to develop this voice and become this speaker? Know this, that you will be tested. Something is going to happen that you didn't anticipate. Something is going to happen that's going to cause you to dig deep. Something is going to happen. And when that thing happens, you have an opportunity. In that opportunity, either you're going to do one of two things. Either you are going to break down or you're going to break through. Secondly, you've got to expect to be tested. Understand that the Bible says in this world there will be trials and tribulations. And so none of us are exempt. When you decide to pursue your goals and dreams, when you decide to take your life to the next level, when you decide to do something extraordinary with your life, you will be tested. Anticipate it. Understand that it's coming your way and have the right mindset so you can push through it. Have the right mindset so it doesn't take you out. And then finally, you've got to understand this, that you've got to resolve within yourself that you are going to be unstoppable.